Kambosos. We welcome you in here to the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. I am your host, Karan Bhatia, and in just a few moments we're going to be seeing the lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez weighing in, and the challenger from Australia, George Kambosos. We know it's been a contentious fight week. Tensions have been high. The bad blood is absolutely palpable, and I'm sure that's going to continue the weigh-in when both men square off. Well, we have a tremendous card top to bottom, and to get things started, we're going to throw it up to our master of ceremonies, David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays, good afternoon, and welcome to the Hulu Theater here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. We have an incredible show this Saturday night, like Karan just said, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. We are sponsored by Bud Light, Bookies.com, AutoZone, Renaissance Hotels, and JD Sports, and of course all the action will go out live around the world exclusively on DAZN. We have 7 fights, 3 title fights, and 2 world title fights. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring the fighters up to the stage so they can face the scale and face each other. Our first contest, 4 rounds in the bantamweight division. And now making his way to the stage, Saturday night he'll be making his professional debut presentando de Ciudad de Mexico, Distrito Federal. Please welcome Jonathan Golden Herrera.
Let's go, T.O.
And his opponent now making his way to the stage Saturday night also will be his professional debut. Fighting out of East Los Angeles, California, please welcome Anthony Superman Herrera. Down to the scale, ladies and gentlemen. $115.4 for Jonathan Herrera. And now, for the first time on the scales as a professional, please welcome Anthony Superman Herrera. 118, bang on the bantamweight limit, 118 pounds for Anthony Herrera.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time and help.
Herrera versus Herrera, 4 rounds bantamweights, kicking us off here at Madison Square Garden.
Let's go, Pops. You got this, Pops. You got this. Uh-huh.
And I am now joined by Anthony Herrera. They call you Superman. Anthony, I know you grew up in a difficult part of East Los Angeles. How did that shape your boxing, and how did that shape your life?
Growing up in that area, I was always kept busy with my friends. You know, I was always in sports. I stayed away from trouble, and mostly in the gym. So that shaped me, the fighter I am today. And all I know is just working hard. That's all I can do.
And you're going to be making your pro debut tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. I know you spent some time yesterday with Teofimo Lopez, touching the belts. What did you learn from Teofimo, and did that add a little motivation for you?
It did. It certainly did. I do like Teofimo Lopez's energy. You know, his confidence. You know, I feed off of that. So me and him, we want the same thing. You know, it's just all about legacy. You know, so this is where it starts. This is the birth of Superman. You know?
And final question, your Instagram bio said Superman / Clark Kent. So tomorrow night, are we going to see Superman or Clark Kent?
You're going to see Superman. Right now, I'm relaxed, I'm chilling, got my glasses on, but once I get in the ring, I transform and I just, so that's why I did it.
Good luck to you. And we're going to keep things going here at the weigh-in. Let's go back to David Diamante.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 6 rounds in the flyweight division. And now making her way to the stage, her professional record, 3 wins, 1 defeat, 2 draws, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Santa Quinn, Utah, here's the 2-time amateur national champion. Please welcome Mary Gwen M.G. Valinga. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her young professional record thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory. No stranger to this building, ladies and gentlemen. She is the 10-time New York Daily Golden Glove champion, the 7-time USA National champion, fighting out of New York City, presentando al talentoso Boricua. Here's the Hell's Kitchen Kid, ladies and gentlemen, Christina Cruz. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, MG Mary Gwen Valinga. $110.8 for Valinga. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Christina Cruz. 111.6 for Christina Cruz. Cruz versus Valinga.
Big George, how you feeling, Big
6
George?
rounds, flyweights, matchroom boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues. Our next contest, 4 rounds in the super bantamweight division. And now making her way to the stage, her young professional record thus far perfect. 1 fight, 1 victory. She fights out of Long Beach, California, USA. Please welcome Isela Izzy Vera. And her opponent now making her way to the stage. Her young professional record is also perfect. 3 fights, 3 victories. She fights out of London, England, by way of Mogadishu, Somalia. Here is Ramla Ali. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Isela Vera. 121 for Vera. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, Ramla Ali. 122.2 for Ramla Ali. Ali versus Vera, 4 rounds at super bantamweights.
And I am joined now by Ramla Ali. Ramla, we know your incredible story, a Somalian war refugee. You're now using your platform to help others, especially those who are underrepresented. You have so many people supporting you and watching you from different walks of life, even outside of boxing. Does that add a little bit of extra pressure for you?
Oh no, I love that a lot of people watching me because it means that I have more support, and more support just allows me to push on more in training, in competition, and just in everything that I do. So I kind of like it's really nice.
And you are 3-0, looking to go 4-0 in your professional career. That journey will continue tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. This is your first time fighting in New York as a professional. What does that mean to you?
Not the last. New York has been amazing. I've said to quite a few people that it reminds me a little bit of London, just a bit better. It's like in the winter, it's very similar, but like you look up in the skies and the skies are blue, and it's just amazing. So New York is a little bit of London, but just a better London. And you know, Madison Square Garden is one of those iconic boxing venues that you obviously want to compete in at least once in your professional career. And I'm just so fortunate that it's happened so early on in my professional career. But I hope it's not the last, because I'm really enjoying every single moment.
Ramla Ali, thank you for everything you do, and best of luck tomorrow night. Let's keep it going here at the weigh-in. We're going to throw it back up to David Diamante.
I just wanted to give a shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest, 8 rounds in the heavyweight division. And now making his way to the stage, professional record, 14 wins, 4 defeats, 1 draw. He's got 8 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of 313, Detroit, Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Craig, the Beast, Lewis. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. His professional record thus far perfect, 22 fights, no defeats. He has 1 draw with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Hsinchu, China, here is the 2-time Olympian and 2008 Olympic silver medalist and the former WBO regional heavyweight champion, introducing John Big Bang Gillette. And now the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Beast, Craig Lewis. 273.4 for Craig Lewis. And now the undefeated John Gillette, here's the Big Bang. 274 pounds, bang on for the Big Bang, 274.
New Yorker Hotel. ¿Cómo estás?
John Gillette, Craig Lewis, 8 rounds heavyweight matchroom boxing.
Like you said, it was going to touch base with you. That's what happening. That's what Doug said. I was just fixing Doug.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're set to go with our next contest, 10 rounds for the WBA Continental America's Featherweight Championship. And now making his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, 13 wins, 3 defeats, 2 draws, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He's fighting out of Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Here's the former WBA Fede Caribe and WBC Featurebox Featherweight Champion, Felix La Sombra Caraballo. And his opponent now making his way to the stage, he is the defending titleist. He's a southpaw, and he's undefeated thus far in his campaign as a professional with a record of 9 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Camden, New Jersey, USA. Here's the reigning, defending, undefeated WBA Continental America's Featherweight Champion, Raymond the Savage Ford. And now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Felix Caraballo. 125.4 for the challenger, Caraballo, 125.4.
Good luck, champ. Good
And now to the
luck.
scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Raymond Savage Ford. 126, bang on the featherweight limit for Raymond Savage Ford. Ford versus Caraballo, 10 rounds for the WBA Continental America's Featherweight Championship. Matchroom Boxing live on the zone.
And I am joined by Raymond Ford, aka Savage. Raymond, we know that you wanted people to know your name for a long time. After Saturday night, are they going to know the name Savage?
Most definitely.
And we know that you have very lofty goals in boxing. You have a lot you want to accomplish. Your first title defense of your Continental title will be tomorrow night. What is your official prediction?
I don't really like making predictions, but I think I can get the stoppage.
Raymond Ford, best of luck tomorrow night. We're going to keep it going here at the weigh-in. We're going to weigh in our co-main event. Let's throw it back up to David Diamante.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to weigh in the co-main event of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing in association with Tekken Promotions, as they're proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant IBF Super Featherweight Championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage, his professional record, 25 victories. 1 defeat, he has 1 draw, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Tokyo, Japan. Here's the former Japanese super featherweight champion, ranked number 3 in the world by the IBF. Introducing Crush Right. Here is Kenichi Ogawa. And his opponent now making his way to the stage. He's a southpaw. His professional record, 15 victories, only 1 defeat. He has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of East London, Eastern Cape, South Africa, in Duncan Village. Here is the former South African featherweight champion and former IBF Intercontinental Super Featherweight champion, ranked number 2 in the world by the IBF, Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. Now to the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Kenichi Ogawa. $129.4 for Kenichi Ogawa. And out of the scale, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Azinga Golden Boy Fuzile. 129.6, 129.6 for Fuzile. Azinga Fuzile, Kenichi Ogawa, 12 rounds of boxing schedule for the vacant IBF Super Featherweight Championship of the World. Chief support here at Madison Square Garden, Matchroom Boxing, Tekken Promotions.
And I'm now joined by Azinga Fuzile, proudly representing South Africa. So, Azinga, you had some turmoil in your career, but you picked yourself up, and now you're going to be challenging for the vacant 130-pound IBF title. What does it mean for you to have this huge opportunity?
It's big for me, when I was in it's not for South Africa.
It could be argued that your opponent, Ogawa, may have had issues with southpaws in the past. You're a southpaw. How do you look to exploit that tomorrow night?
Very open, so I never focus on it so much. It's going to put bad for him. So, I think we're not going to finish the night.
Best of luck to you tomorrow night. And now it's time for the... And Azinga Fuzile, before we let you go, so I know that you said no time to sleep, the dream is big. So tell me a little bit more about your motivation for tomorrow night.
You know, for tomorrow night, I gotta do it for my family. For be here, and you know, like, I've got my mother now, you know, and I have to do it for her, and my late father. So he told me when I was a young boy, please be kind of watching. So tomorrow I will take this title to him. So it's very to make my parents to the work, to recognize my coach, you know, some changing and he took me from when I was still so that's what motivates me.
We'll see you in the co-main event tomorrow night. And now it's the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to weigh in our main event. Let's throw it back up to David Diamante.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy holidays. Good afternoon and welcome to the Hulu Theater here at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, New York, USA, where Saturday night, this building's illustrious boxing history continues, as Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing is proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the lightweight championship of the world. And now, it's time for the official weigh-in. Set to make his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, a perfect one. 19 fights, 19 victories, 10 of them coming by way of knockout. 3 fights, out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. He is the IBF Mandatory Challenger Saturday night, making his first attempt at a world title, presenting the former WBA Oceania and IBF Pan-Pacific Lightweight Champion, George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. Kambosos Jr. And his opponent, now making his way to the stage, he is the defending world champion. His professional record, also a perfect one. 16 fights, 16 victories, 12 of them coming by way of knockout. This highly skilled and hard-hitting Honduran 2016 Olympian is widely recognized as one of the best active fighters on the planet. Saturday night, the 2020 Fighter of the Year makes his 7th appearance right here at Madison Square Garden. Fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, USA, here is the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez. And now the scale, the undefeated Aussie challenger, George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. 134.4 for Kambosos Jr. And now the scale, ladies and gentlemen, the Takeover, the reigning, defending, undefeated lightweight champion of the world, Teofimo Lopez. 135 bang on the lightweight limit, 135 pounds for Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, George Kambosos Jr., 12 rounds of boxing scheduled, the lightweight championship of the world. Matchroom Boxing, Madison Square Garden, live on the zone.
Yes, I will. All right. All right.
Okay, good. have a white coffee there, but I'm the only coffee.